The ninth day of the ninth lunar month celebrates the Chongyan Festival, a time to offer special respect for and assistance to the elderly. Zhang Shixuan takes a look at how that's going in the modern, fast-changing digital era.
Online chatting, shopping, and getting access to all sorts of online services may be easy for the younger generations. But for China's more than 260 million older people who grew up in a pre-digital milieu, the technology doesn't come naturally. They're not happy about being left behind, however, even though learning to use the new tech can take some work. 58-year-old Chen Yuefang is one of them. She's been studying how to use mobile phone applications for the last 4 semesters at the Shanghai University for the Elderly.
Everything you need these days, like seeing a doctor or calling a taxi, can be done on the phone. You can't go anywhere without a phone. In the past, I couldn't even download an app, so I didn't have access to smart applications on my own. And I couldn't use WeChat payment or shop online either, but now I can do everything.
Last year's outbreak of COVID-19 made demand for the courses even greater.
It was really hard to apply for the course. I entered the website a few minutes before applications opened and clicked in as soon as I could. It was full in just a day. The fee is very low, just 250 yuan.
It was hard to get into the course, especially this year. It was like applying for an auto license plate. I couldn't get into the mobile phone photography course.
68-year-old Wen Leishen has been teaching other seniors to use smart applications for 6 years. He's now getting 300 students every semester, 5 times the number when he started. To take care of the growing demand, he's now training younger volunteers to help out. This past summer, he gave teaching lessons to 9 volunteer groups.
The city government hires volunteers through its website, and I train them, from 30 to 80 students per class. I teach them how to communicate with seniors, and since I'm a senior, I know how to communicate with them. Seniors need simpler explanations. Teaching smart app courses is very special. Some of my seniors' students have been learning for 3 or 4 years, since there are always new things on the phone.
The courses not only give the senior students new skills, they also give them confidence.
Sometimes I even know things my children don't know, and I can teach someone else, which makes me more confident. I'm not afraid of using mobile phones anymore. Before, I would worry about being left behind. But since taking the course, I'm confident about being able to handle digital trends. For example, when the digital renminbi started trials, the teacher sent the information to our group, and a lot of us wound up winning 50 yuan for our accounts.
Seniors' increasing interest in learning to utilize smart devices and applications are already showing an impact. As of June this year, 28% of Chinese internet users were aged 50 or above, a 5.2 percentage points jump from last June. And while seniors are actively following up the digital revolution, tech developers have also been working hard to make online applications smarter for them. WeChat yesterday released a new mini program for older users, teaching them how to use online websites or apps regularly. It provides special one-stop access to a variety of services, including health QR codes, medicine purchases, and food deliveries. Taobao too has launched a new version for elderly shoppers, hoping they will play a bigger role in this year's Double 11 shopping festival when it begins next month.
Those improved apps nowadays focus more on commercial, medical, and public services, but there is a large space for improvement when it comes to meeting the diversified demands of seniors. Companies should get better at figuring out these different demands and making adjustments for them. For example, banks and financial institutions can do better in helping the elderly avoid fraud.
Lu warns, however, that while more seniors have been embracing the digital life, they're probably not yet ready to let the mobile phones take over everything. And so it's still too early to think about letting the on-site services begin shutting their doors. Zhang Shixuan, ICS for CGTN, Shanghai.